Souq News TV was at the Lagos International Smartphone Film Festival 2024 that held at the Silverbird Galleria in Victoria Island, Lagos. This is a different kind of film festival. This is one that showcases and celebrates the smartphone and all the magic that its camera can do. There was a panel session made good by the convener, Kayode Bakerr, to answer questions posed by anyone interested in smartphone filmmaking, smartphone content creation, and more. Industry experts, actors, content creators, movie makers, and enthusiasts were excited to witness this maiden but golden initiative. The event made it good to encourage smartphone users about the boundless possibilities that can be achieved with the smart device. Quite a small one as well. That small device that's ever present in the hands of people. The convener of the event, Kayode Bakerr, spoke with Souq News TV about his birthing this amazing incentive and helped us to bring more understanding to why he felt compelled to bring this to light.
We wanted to give content creators and smartphone filmmakers and filmmakers in general, wanted to unify them together. We want to create an opportunity for them to be able to showcase their films on the big screen. So we decided to come up with a concept where we'll invite filmmakers from all around the world who make movies on their smartphones so that they can showcase their films at the cinemas. So majorly movies and then content creation, because content creation today is taking over the world. I mean, one person does a comedy skit or a regular skit, it goes viral all over social media, and wants people to play that on the big screens at the cinemas, and also people that want to dare to make feature films, to make their films and show them at the cinemas with a smartphone.
Guest speakers at the event included veteran filmmaker John Njamah.
This client brought a second camera and we were already in location, and I felt this is just not it for me. And I know that my phone can do better. And I asked, what platform do you want to show this? And they said, YouTube and all that. I said, good, I'll use my phone. And of course I showed them high-res, ProRes, and all of that, format. And I think, even if I say so, I think it's beautiful.
Film director Sola Thompson.
Right now, your smartphones are actually more powerful than some of the cameras that came out from 2004, 2005, or maybe even about that time. So yes, great times right now with smartphones.
Popular content creator Edgar Eriaka.
Some people are telling their stories of their brands. Some people are telling the inspirations that they have maybe in the bathroom, bedroom, or wherever. So for me, it's always about telling stories based on the engagement I'm expecting.
And film distributor Moses Agbachukwu.
The major concern is my content strong enough to drive people to go to the cinema and pay such an amount of money to see that content? For content creators, they don't have that worry. You put it on social media, if it's good enough, people just see. Now, some people even stumble on the content, just like it. Some people, maybe they are just swiping their phones and they get to see this content. So it's a different ballgame.
So my grudge is going forward, and especially with the advent of smartphones and storytelling, we could be a bit more intentional with what we do as skit makers or as content producers. We could infuse some kind of seriousness in what we do, because whether you like it or not, we should be able to borrow from the society and give back in turn to the society by ways of teaching, information, pedagogical values, something was somewhat serious, while at the same time you're making people laugh. It's possible. So going forward, the future is smartphone. The future is content. The future is storytelling. So we can now, here and now, begin to say this is the direction we're going, because that time will come. That time will come where you begin to identify with the serious ones and the unserious ones, and it will come forward to that time when we will have at the Oscars a category for best mobile phone filmmaking and all of that, and it's possible.
So first of all, I feel honored to be here, and it is always an amazing opportunity. I always feel super grateful when you have that opportunity to come around and inspire and educate people with that device that they have in their hand. So I always create my content, most of my content with my smartphone. So when I had the opportunity and I was told to come over and speak about how to, enable content creators with their smartphone, I was definitely going to be here. So yes, filmmakers are not content creators, although they create content. And it's always about the platform, all right? It's always about the platform. If you understand the social media platforms and you understand how film houses work, then you create content based on those platforms. Now you have people who are experienced at just comedy. You have people who are just experienced at social media content. When you give them a movie role, they're not so great at it, right? If you give some people who are great at movies an opportunity to shoot a sketch or shoot a skit, whatever you call it, they're not great at this thing. So everyone is experienced in their own ground, in their own level. And I think the argument is great for creation, it's great for that competition, it's great for people to always say these things so that we're always relevant. Because when people keep talking, you're still in that space. So that young guy or young lady who wants to create content right now, I would say that just start. And you haven't started with the idea. No, you haven't started by writing it down. No, you haven't started by saying you will do it tomorrow. No, you haven't started by editing. No, you have started when the video goes out. All right, no matter how terrible the video is, put it out. People love the process. They want to look back and say, oh, this guy started with a terrible camera when he was 2 years ago. Now we're using a red camera. They want to see the process. Most people are always interested in your story, how you started. So don't feel bad. Don't feel bad that you are not there yet. You can do amazing stuff with whatever you have. Edgar doesn't lie. I'm telling you what I did. Yeah.
I'm here today at Lagos International Smartphone Film Festival for my film screening. Kuye, Journey to Yak Suspended Lake. It's a documentary film about the only suspended lake in Africa. Kuye is a story about a young guy on a journey to self-discovery. We're also trying to tell the story about the only suspended lake in the whole of Africa. It's a project about spirituality, history, heritage, Africa. Because this is our story. It's important because I'm African and nobody can tell our story better, So I feel like the market is there for us now. People are really interested in what we have to offer the world. So, and when I got the opportunity to work on this smartphone film, I decided to tell our original story. And yeah, I'm glad I did. And if I have more opportunity to do that, I will do more.